Were you a kid in the 1980s? Did you grow up in a time with hair metal and other awesome music? Are you or your kid constantly drumming on items around the house?
When you drum on things, you can have a ball. Anything can be a drum hit, even a wall.
Do you wish you could drum anywhere you want? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then today's topic might have been made just for you. Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to Macabre'Gorium Labs presents a showcase of things likely forgotten. My name is Bats and I hope you'll join me today as we take a trip way back to a really obscure one with Hit Stix, air drums amplified. Today's video takes us all the way back to the iconic 1980. In the 1980s, the Nasta company and Radio Shack decided to collaborate to design a new toy called Hit Stix. That's Stix with an X. Hit Stix was a way to play drums at home or on the go with two drumsticks that were connected to a small amplifier by audio cables. The box for Hit Stix would boast realistic drum sounds, no drums needed. Play them anywhere, and electric drumsticks with amplifier. The Hit Stix used an electronic sensor that registers any stick movement. It was also labeled as ages 6 and up. The original Hit Stix drumsticks were rubber-tipped yellow on the top and orange plastic on the bottom, with the amplifier being yellow as well. The amplifier had a belt clip on it so that it could be worn on the hip. It required a 9-volt battery and had a wheel to control the volume. Seems like a fairly straightforward design, but how did this cool toy even work? First, it's important to know that you never hit these Hit Stix against an actual surface or drum, as it can cause the Hit Stix to break or become damaged.
You told me that everything was a drum.
Everything is a drum.
That being said, in order to actually produce drum sounds, you would wave the sticks forward in the air to produce two different types of drum sounds. The mid-air wave forward would produce a snare drum sound, and the rapid waving would produce a drum roll. Fun fact, while writing this script, Goat was going to use the word thrust instead of wave the drumsticks, but you know what? I'm going to say it anyway. In order to make these drumsticks work, you gotta thrust those sticks. In 1987, the Nasta company went public with Hit Stix being their first product advertised on television for $20. Of course, we're talking about $20 United States and $1987. The original Hit Stix was a huge success with kids, parents, and other awesome adults. So the Nasta company would decide to create a new version with the Hit Stix 2. Hit Stix 2 would hit shelves in 1989 and had the same design as the original Hit Stix, only updated. After all, why mess with success? As with the original, the Hit Stix 2 amplifier came with a belt clip and a wheel for volume and only needed a 9-volt battery. The new sticks would let you pick different sounds by the sliders on the drumsticks. The left stick adjusts the tone and the right selects the snare, bass, phaser, or snare drum sound. Through this new ability, the Hit Stix 2 is capable of making 44 different percussive sounds. With the Hit Stix and Hit Stix 2 such a success, Nasta decided to try again and made Hit Keys. The box advertised Hit Keys' portable electronic keyboard with realistic piano and organ sounds. This was also made for kids 6 and up, because the world needed another way to play the piano on the go. Although a novel idea, Hit Keys was not as popular as Hit Stix and Hit Stix 2. So Hit Keys had two halves of a keyboard, each connected to an amplifier that you would clip to your waist. You could strap each keyboard to the corresponding hand with your thumbs on the side buttons, and the keyboard pieces are orange and have white keys with a blue strap and the blue connector cord. Powered by a 9-volt battery, Hit Keys was able to produce either piano or organ sound. The Hit Stix, Hit Stix 2, and Hit Keys would then become known as Hitstruments. Hitstruments? Okay, even I think that's cringy, and I am the king of corny humor. Here in 2025, you can actually buy all three of these vintage products on eBay, and each one is under $50 US. each one depending on quality. Although we couldn't find any of these products on modern realtors such as Amazon or in-box stores, our research does show that Reverb.com has Hit Stix for $44 US and Hit Keys for $70 US, but not Hit Stix 2. There are also a number of knockoff air drumming toys and a number of virtual air drumming kits available, but nothing can beat the original. Either way, there was this simple air drum toy that actually inspired a lot of kids to try playing real drums. I remember the first time I saw one of these commercials. I tried to tell my mom and dad that's what I've wanted for Christmas. It didn't happen. Because my parents were actually heavy into actual instruments and told me if I ever wanted to learn something like that, I'd damn well better just pick up a real instrument and give it a try. To this day, I still kinda wish I got to try these. But now you know what I think. I've just gotta ask. Did you ever get a chance to play with Hit Stix, Hit Stix 2, or Hit Keys? If so, what was your favorite part or memory with using them? If not, what was your favorite childhood snack, toy, show, movie, or other memory? Did we forget anything, get something wrong, or leave something out? Do you have a suggestion for a future video, or maybe you just want to drop in and say hi? Either way, feel free to head on down to our comment section because, as usual, we look forward to hearing from you. And unfortunately, with that, we've come to the end of another Macabre'Gorium Labs showcase of things likely forgotten. I've been your host, Bats, and I hope you had a good time today as we took a look at today's topic, Hit Stix, air drums amplified. Be sure to check back next time because you never know what we have in store. And as usual, think for yourselves, be excellent to each other, and of course, keep it creepy. Alright, now let me out of here.
You were just playing it wrong.
I just want to give a shout out to our patrons, Corey Backus, Viking Woman, Boss Mike, Woodstock, Bill, Matt H, and Joshua R. Thank you all for your support. You guys freaking rock. Be sure to check out these linked videos for another one of our awesome works or a video from our partner channel, Bats from the Grave. We'll see you in the next one. Keep it creepy.